I'm a police officer, so can
Oh,
I
that's
ask
good.
your details, please?
Why do you need
Have you
my...
got some details?
Can I just ask you, what do you need them for?
Well, because you're filming an
Headquarters,
area
yeah,
here.
yeah. No, it's the
Why
headquarters.
would you be doing that?
I've never seen this place.
But like I said, we haven't said that.
We haven't said that you're not,
it's precautions
or we haven't
for
said that you
safety.
are.
But you're not suspected.
Don't think so.
So what I'm trying to... Yeah.
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, hello. How are you?
What are you doing?
No, nothing. Just...
The police.
Oh, you're a police officer?
Yeah,
What's
what
your
are you
shoulder
up to?
number? Nothing, yeah.
Yeah?
What's your shoulder number?
What's your name and details? My shoulder number's 134.
134. Oh, okay, that's fine.
The auditor's very first move is a strong one. He asks the officers for their names and badge numbers. It might seem minor, but it immediately flips the dynamic. Police are used to requesting information, not being asked for it. By demanding accountability from the start, he sets the tone that this won't be a one-sided interaction. He's signaling to both the officers and the viewers that he understands the law and isn't afraid to stand on it.
I'm a police officer, so can
that's
I ask
good.
your details, please?
Why do you need
Have you
my...
got some details?
Can I just ask you, why do you need them for?
Well, because you're filming an
Headquarters,
area
yeah,
here.
yeah. No, it's the
Why
headquarters.
would you be doing that?
I've never seen this place before.
Okay.
So I just came, usually what I do is just go around and audit places. And because it's the headquarters, obviously,
Yeah.
it's not just any other building.
Okay.
So that's all. No need to call everybody.
Well, I'm going to get someone because you've got a radio. So
I'm not going to be like aggressive.
It's
or
quite
like that.
suspicious circumstances, if you ask me.
I'm trying to explain if you listen.
Well, you're not really explaining.
I am.
You're not. You're just saying you're coming here to film areas that you've never been to before.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, it might be what it is, but I'd like to take your details.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, officers? You okay?
We're filming.
It's alright, just chill, man.
For no apparent reason,
Relax.
really.
Nothing's happening.
And I'd just like to
Do you have identification on
get
you,
him
sir?
checked out.
Okay, I heard what you said, and I heard what you said, yeah. Is there any reason why you're asking me for my identification?
Well, is
Because
there
you're
any reason why
filming
you...
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have no problem in giving my ID. I'd like to know who you are, so I can run you through our systems and why you are filming police officers and police buildings.
Okay, one question at a time. Do you want to... First of all, I've asked you, why do you need my identification?
Okay.
And then also, are you asking me why am I filming?
I'll have both of those answers.
Okay,
for you,
so
sir.
my question is, why do you need my identification?
Okay. Go for the other one.
Yeah,
'cause you've already
the other
asked-
one. The other one, like I said to this gentleman,
DS Steve Puddyfoot.
yeah, what it is, I go around audit like public buildings or
Okay.
government buildings, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
And this is obviously the headquarters. I've never been in here before. This is the headquarters. This is quite an important building, right? Of Norfolk. Yeah. So I'm just here.
Of course,
Yeah.
it's an important building.
Yeah.
But also, we have to think about public security,
Of course.
security of the force headquarters.
Is this a secure site?
This is a secure site.
In that case, you got nothing to worry about. It's secure.
Well, it doesn't matter. So under sort of Counterterrorism Act, we can actually stop and ask you questions.
Are you suspecting me to be a terrorist?
This is where the intimidation starts. The officer brings up the Counterterrorism Act as if it's a catch-all power to override rights. But when asked directly whether there's any actual suspicion of terrorism, there's no clear answer. That silence speaks volumes. Without genuine suspicion, the law doesn't apply in this situation. What we're seeing instead is authority bluffing, relying on intimidating language in the hope that an average person would back down.
Can also take details from you.
Are you suspecting me to be a
I'm not
terrorist?
saying that at all.
No. So you're
What
not
I'm-
suspecting me
what
to be a
I'm
terrorist?
saying is this is a suspicious kind of act
Okay.
that you are doing. Not
You know-
many people come down here to start filming.
I understand.
So
Well, I explained
what
to
I
you.
would like to do is obviously provide my colleague with your details so we can make sure everything's in order.
Let's make it clear. You're not suspecting me to be a terrorist, are you?
Not at this stage, no.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. The other thing now, because you're not suspecting me to be a terrorist, because I'm not committing any crime, I'm not obligated to give you my details.
19th March
Are we agreeing with that, guys?
2020.
Well, like my
We're at
colleague just said,
the time is
our main
12:37.
concern here is the
Well,
safeguarding
one
of FHQ.
a male.
What we're
who's
saying here
filming.
is you filming FHQ in suspicious circumstances. Okay? So out of precaution, if the necessary grounds to ask for you, like I said, for terrorist act,
But he said he doesn't suspect me to be a terrorist.
This is the moment the auditor brings the law back into focus. No crime means no requirement to provide ID, plain and simple. He doesn't raise his voice or get aggressive. He just calmly repeats the point until it lands. That steady approach exposes the weakness in the officer's demand. They're seeking compliance, but the law doesn't actually give them control in this situation.
Like I said, we haven't said that.
We haven't said that you're not, or we haven't said that you are.
But you're not suspected. So what I'm trying to say, you don't have any grounds to think I'm terrorist, basically.
At this moment in time,
Because I haven't done anything like...
you are acting in a suspicious manner.
No, really, I'm just
you
recording the headquarters, which is a major building.
Well, yeah, it is a major
It's
building.
like-
You're
yeah.
filming, and
Would you agree that Big
ultimately,
Ben is a big
that's
building?
quite
Like a major
strange
building in the
thing
country?
to be doing. So we would like, I'd like you to give details to my colleague. If there isn't any problem, then surely you wouldn't mind doing that. I've given you my details. My colleagues have given you their details.
I'm Special Constable 340 at Atkinson. We're based at Daventry Station.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, can I respond to that? As a member of the public, if I have not committed a crime, I'm not obligated to give you my information. As a police officer, if you're approaching a member of the public, it's within your policy to identify yourselves. Badge number and a name at least. Is this correct?
My name. I can give you my badge number.
Okay, which I've asked for, you gave it to me, and I thank you.
My name as well.
And I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am not obligated to do that. Therefore, I don't have to give it to you.
Okay, then. Well, I'd like to ask you to move along then, please.
Are we in public land? I don't think he can ask me that. What I wanted to ask you is there any way I can come and visit the place?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, that's fine. I can see it's all closed up. I want to... Just a quick question. Oh, I don't need to call all these people. What? Officer,
Is that your cup? Yeah, just move forward.
can I ask you not
Hello
to delete
there,
that footage, please?
Now the tables turn. An officer actually asks the auditor to delete his footage. Think about that. Public officials in uniform and on duty, trying to remove recorded evidence. It reveals the real concern isn't safety, but accountability. Cameras capture facts, and it's those facts they don't want preserved.
To
If you're
delete
going
it,
to
please.
do that,
Yeah.
let me have your name. Let me have your name so I can put a note on there that you are requesting those information.
No, I can do it through different channels.
Like how?
Huh?
Like how?
I can go through your website, print the Freedom of Information Act.
Okay,
Send
which
you the
would give
letter.
Your information and your
I
details.
will send the
wouldn't it?
information, yeah, and then I will
It
get
would
that.
have your information
I
and your
will
details.
get that
wouldn't
record
it?
straight away. So what I'm asking you now is to not delete it. That's all I'm asking you, because I can see it's recorded.
It is.
Yeah.
You're correct. Can I see what you're recording? See, make sure you're recording me.
Well, here you go. You can see your colleague.
Okay, so it's not live stream or anything like that. Then you're just video recording.
It's not live stream. I don't know. It might be live streaming. What's the difference?
No, I just wanted to know.
There's no difference, really, is there?
Yeah, there is, because if it's live stream, I want to say hello to everyone on YouTube.
You better say hello.
I have.
Oh, you're
Hello.
chilling out now. You're chilling out now. See, that's much better.
Always chilled out.
Well, you looked a little bit stressed out a minute ago.
No, I'm always chilled out.
There's nothing happening here, like I said.
Okay.
You know, I don't know who called you. He just called you for no reason, just wasting your
To
time.
be fair, it's always suspicious if someone has got a video camera in their hand
Yeah.
and a phone, videoing police headquarters.
This is also a school next to us as well, so...
I know, you can, to be honest, I'm not here to record the school, but even if I was, it doesn't make no difference, to be honest. But I'm not here for the school, if that makes you feel any better.
So why are you here for the police headquarters?
Just to, like I said, I'm here to audit the headquarters.
Okay, are you a government official?
I'm a government official.
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that.
I'll take that as the answer as no then.
No, I didn't answer.
Okay. So I'll take that as a no then.
I did not. You don't need to take a description because he's recording me right now.
No, we're taking descriptions as well.
What's the point? Okay. So like I said, I'm here to audit the headquarters, and that's all it is. So I was hoping to go in, but it looks like I can't go in.
No.
Is there no public access at all?
No.
What
none at all.
happened?
Only the badge holders, like myself, the workers in the class, are allowed in the headquarters. This is solely for police work, okay? What's behind these walls is high confidential information that cannot be released to the public.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I hope you understand.
Oh
that.
no, you won't see me jumping any barriers or things like that. I'm just, if there is public access, I will enter. If there isn't, obviously I won't. But I went to Thames Valley headquarters.
Okay.
They have access straight in. I went in.
That's Thames Valley.
That's Thames Valley.
Oh, Thames Valley, yeah. So,
Do you travel around different headquarters then?
yeah. Just not just headquarters. I just travel around and audit places.
All right. How have you got here today?
How did I get here today? If you're trying to get my vehicle, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
I know you're
you
trying to
are
identify me. It's not going to happen.
Hiding your vehicle, so we are not able to.
First of all, I did not say I have a vehicle, but I said
I'm
if
asking.
you are trying to get my vehicle,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it.
Okay. Why is that?
You're not going to get that information
Okay.
because maybe I did not drive. I know you're trying to identify me. It's not going to happen. What it is,
Always in an
I
inside
value my
world.
privacy.
Yeah.
One thing,
And we value ours as well.
and I do understand I have rights,
Yeah.
and I would like to maintain them.
Okay.
That's it.
And we also have the same rights,
Which
even
is?
though we're police officers.
Yeah,
Okay. You videoing us,
Yeah.
we will video you.
but I will
And
request
this-
that record. You're not going to request this one.
I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, the information on here will be sent to our relevant departments, and they will try and identify yourself.
Here the
Here's where the mask slips. The officer admits the footage will be used to identify the man, surveillance aimed at someone who hasn't committed any crime. That shifts the focus from safety to control. What was framed as routine suddenly sounds like confirmation of monitoring
And if
without
you're
clear
any kind
grounds. And the most
Are you
telling
going to
part
spy on me now?
is that it was said openly
Oh,
on
I
camera.
spy on everybody all the time. Of course I do.
Oh, really? You're spying on the public?
How can I spy on people?
Well, you just said to me
Why
you're
do you
going to...
think people are going to spy on you?
He just said that.
No, he didn't.
He said
You're
we
twisting
can.
stuff here.
You said you're going to send this to whatever,
Yeah.
and they're going to find out who you are. So you're going to spy on
Try
me.
and find
You
out
shouldn't be
who
spying
are.
on people. You know that it's illegal to spy on people.
I'm not spying.
The government cannot
I'm
spy on
saying,
people. You know that.
If you don't identify yourself, we need to make sure who you are.
Well, like I
And if
said,
you go around several different police forces and ask them exactly the same sort of questions, be these.
I didn't.
video
To be honest, as
then
soon as I
obviously
arrived, as soon as
I
I
will spread
arrived,
it all over the UK.
I didn't.
You are going around.
to be honest, you
several
obstructed
police
my video because as soon as I arrived, people just came out straight into my face. First of all, there was a guy over there. First, he was being polite, and the next thing I know, he's called everybody. He came out straight into my face, blah blah blah.
Well, yeah, because it is a strange thing to be doing. To be perfectly
Well, strange is not illegal. It's not a crime.
frank. No, it's not.
There you go then.
However,
But trying to.
because of the world that we live in today, we have to make sure our security is checked
What word is that?
and make sure that there are no suspicious circumstances going on.
What word are we talking about?
What I'm talking about is that you filming the force headquarters
Yes.
under Counterterrorism and Terrorism Act.
But you already said you're not
We
suspecting
can
me being a
stop and
terrorist.
talk to people. We can still stop.
I
and
can
talk to
move. I
people.
can go anytime I like.
Be that as it
Unless
may.
I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
We haven't detained you.
No.
No.
And here's the moment it all slips. The officer says they'll allow him to go. Just that one word says everything. Since when does a free citizen need permission to walk away? It reveals a mindset where authority sees itself as controlling freedom, not serving the public. The auditor catches it instantly, and that correction hits hard, exposing the flaw in their position.
That's good.
And we are talking to you about the circumstances under which you're here.
I've explained to you. I said to you, I'm here. I'm not hiding anything. I said to you, I'm videoing. And that's it. I said I'm auditing the place.
So why are you videoing?
The headquarters.
Why?
I just told you, just auditing the headquarters.
Auditing. What are you auditing?
Auditing. I just come and
People
record.
coming and going.
Sorry?
Auditing people
And I
and their
just,
vehicles
I
coming
just,
and
I just
going.
record, and that's it.
What are you recording?
See if it's a nice area. See if if it's secure. Okay. That's it.
Why,
Sorry?
why would you need to record that?
Because I just put stuff on YouTube. That's it.
You're going to put it on YouTube.
Likely, yeah.
For what reason?
Can you understand the risks this could put on the public around this area, the children in this area, and FHQ?
Why you keep saying the children?
Because there's a school right next to
I know there's a school right there, but like I said, I've already said that to you. I'm not here to film the children.
I understand that, but what you
It's not my fault they built a school over there. I'm not here to film the children, and if I was, it makes no difference.
I understand that. You made that very clear, okay? And I do understand that. But
All right then. So stop mentioning the children, please.
What I want you to understand is, if you're putting it on YouTube,
Yeah.
the public obviously can see.
I didn't say I will, I said I might.
it. If you might put it on YouTube,
Yes.
and the public can see this area, you're putting the people who live in the area at vulnerable risk. You're putting everyone who works at FHQ at risk
Why is that?
because people can see the area.
Do you know you can see this area in Google or not? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, people, you can see this area on Google.
Yeah.
However,
I actually saw it in Google before I
What
came.
you can't see is all the people coming in and out, and you're actually possibly putting people at risk coming in.
Yeah, but wow, if you see a camera and you don't want to be filmed, why do you come to it?
Because it's my duty, really, to challenge and question what's going on here.
So you're a public official?
I am a police officer, yes.
Yeah. So we expect, as a police
So
officer,
that is my
in
duty
public,
to do
you
that.
expect to be filmed. If you don't want to be filmed, you need to get a job in the private sector
Why should I expect to be filmed?
because you're a public official.
Doesn't necessarily mean that we should be expected to be filmed. We're carrying out our duties.
Well, I get filmed
as
all the
police
time. I don't
officers.
complain.
Well, maybe you.
I don't care. I
That's
get filmed
fine.
all the time. Look, there's the cameras over there.
It's each to
There's
But we-
police speed
but
cameras
then we don't
everywhere.
Use our cameras to put them on YouTube.
we don't
Yeah, because you
expose
can't.
faces, identities.
No, so why?
Because there's data protection
why
that
would you-
forbids you from doing this.
So why would you want to put your details or those details on YouTube? And you're clearly filming vehicles moving in and out of this.
Okay, so you guys, when you are in your official capacity, data protection forbids you from doing this. There's nothing that forbids me to do this. I have the freedom to do this, and I enjoy that freedom, and we will not allow anybody to take it away from me.
Okay, well I'll remind you again.
That's it.
My colleague's already done. You're filming personal details of officers coming in and out, and with the
Not
potential-
specifically
with the
for that.
poten- Well, maybe not. With the potential of putting that on YouTube, you are possibly putting those people at risk from other people, maybe not yourself, from other people.
I don't like being surrounded, sorry.
Well, that's fair enough. No one's surrounding you. My
He's
colleague's
behind
just
you.
standing over there. My colleague's here, and there's no one behind you, so no one's surrounding you.
The colleague is a bit cheeky, isn't
Not really. No, he's just doing.
he? He is. He's quite funny. Look at him. I don't know what he's trying to do. So why are you guys here anyway? Well, here outside. You work inside.
At this moment in time, until we're satisfied
Well, I'm silently going to get going in a minute.
under certain other legislation, and my colleague's checking out number plates here
For
to
what?
make sure that we can allow you to go about your business without any too
You
much.
can allow me. Are you detaining me?
No one's detained.
So why would you say that?
The wordplay continues. They say he's not detained, yet position themselves in a way that makes leaving feel impossible. To anyone watching, it doesn't look voluntary. It comes across as a soft form of detention disguised as casual conversation. This is how power often operates in gray areas, through body language, tone, and presence, creating pressure without openly acknowledging.
You're not under,
But you just said, he's just said,
What did I said to allow you to go about your business?
yeah, to allow me. What does that mean? That means
Well,
you...
at this moment in time, I'm not moving from the front of here until we're satisfied.
So I'm not allowed
that
to
you're
go?
not committing any offences, okay?
you can go.
You're more than welcome to walk away if you wish.
So I am allowed to go.
You can go
Yes.
anywhere.
I am not detained.
What we're saying is a suspicious circumstances which you're present for.
Sorry, officer, can I just ask you, I'm interested in something, yeah? You know that flag you've got there in the middle?
Yeah.
It's got like 3 lines on it. What are the lines for?
These represent the lives that have been lost in the services. So we've got the green line for the ambulance services, we've got the blue line for the police service, and
The red for the
red
fire.
line. Yes. So what we call a thin blue line.
The thin blue line, but it's got different lines now.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, are you allowed to wear that?
Yes. This can be bought off many stores.
Both, so it's not part of the uniform, is it?
No, I just wear it to show my gratification for the lives that have been
But it's not part of the uniform, right?
No.
Do you know, to a lot of members of the public, they see this as let me see, what's the word? Tyranny. A lot of the public don't like that, especially the fact that it's not part of the uniform.
What do
And I'm sure you're not supposed to wear it. And also, what it does, it's disrespectful to the Union Jack
Why is it disrespectful?
because you changed the colours.
I don't think you actually, what your point is being said isn't actually valid for what...
Well, you don't think changing that's like a violation of... Well, there's no violation in this country. No, there is not in this country.
There's no issues with...
In this country, but I find it disrespectful.
if you find that disrespectful, you're quite
Not just me.
well, if you find that disrespectful,
Yeah.
or any of your viewers find that
Sure.
disrespectful, you're quite welcome to make a complaint to the force as a result of
But
that.
I've seen something on the police website that you're actually not allowed to wear them, but you still.
You've seen that, have you?
Yeah. Not on Northampton, but Metropolitan Police. Yeah, not Northamptonshire.
Well,
yeah.
That's the Metropolitan Police. It might be.
It's
their-
clearly
it
not
might
part
be
of the
their
uniform.
force policy. But as I say, as far as I'm aware, that's not a Northamptonshire force policy. Many officers wear that sort of thing.
But you agree it's not part of the uniform, yeah?
inoffensive, considered inoffensive. If you find it
If you
offensive-
change it, I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry,
say it's
but if
offensive, but I think it's disrespectful to the
you
Union
find it
Jack.
disrespectful or offensive,
You know,
you're more than welcome to write to the
The Union
force
Jack
or
is a
contact
huge
force.
flag, you know, it's like.
Yeah, I understand that. But like
it's-
colleague has just said, if you want to put forward your concerns and say that you're offended policy,
I'm not offended. I'm just asking you. This is like between me and you. That's why I've asked you directly. You know, you're answering me. I don't know why he's getting involved. I'm sure you can speak for yourself, right?
This is a me to you conversation. Okay, I like to hear that you're putting your points across because my concerns are public. And obviously you're not
Yeah, and I'm telling you, a lot of the members of the public don't actually like that.
Yeah.
Because one, it feels like
Go
you.
and talk to my colleague.
Thank you for your time and cooperation, sir. We're now going to go.
I like you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, funny guy.
Thank
Seriously.
you. So, all the best. Try not to
How
get
come
wet
you
in the
decided to
rain.
go now?
Sorry?
Why you decided to go? Do you
So
find
I'm
out? You find out who I am?
Oh, do I have to say who you are?
You did. No. I'll only.
Okay. Cross out all you want.
Anyway, officer, you've been great, man.
This entire exchange shows how thin the line is between law and intimidation. The officers start with vague suspicion, stretch counterterrorism powers without clear grounds, and push for personal details they have no right to demand. When that fails, they ask for footage deletion, only to later admit they used their own recordings to identify him. Then comes the telling line, "We can allow you to go," revealing a mindset where freedom is treated as something granted, not guaranteed. Through it all, the auditor stays calm, lawful, and firm, proving that real power comes from knowing your rights and standing on them with clarity and persistence. Cameras don't just record police, they reveal them.